What is the most traumatic thing you've ever seen in prison?
Most traumatic thing I ever seen in prison, like something that scarred me for life.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was in the shower and I, was it Comstock? Was it was either Comstock or Clinton. It was because it was in the outside showers. And I'm in the shower, I'm washing my hair, and next thing you know, I hear this dude saying, "Yo, what the fuck, shorty? Look what you're doing to me. What the fuck?" And this was like the early 90s, like I think 94, 95, right? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I wipe the shampoo out of my eye, and then I see homie, this big, big black dude, and the Spanish dude in the corner, and the black dude has his hand on his jump off, and the shit was like, bing. And he's like, look what you doing to me. Look what you doing. What you gonna do about this? I'm like, oh my God, I'm out of here. Let me get the fuck out of here. And that image has been scarred into my brain like forever, 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 you know? So,
Oh.
yeah. That
Oh
was pretty
man.
traumatic. That was pretty
Yeah.
traumatic.
So I've interviewed a lot of dudes that have been locked up, right? But one of the nastiest things I've heard that happens is people will shit and piss in a bottle and let it ferment,
Oh, yeah. I did
and
that.
then
I've
they'll
done that.
spray it on someone. Like
Yeah,
it's what
yeah.
was it called? Like shitting people down, right?
Sit a motherfucker down.
Yeah.
I had a motherfucker put me on house arrest. I was in Southport, right? Southport, the whole jail is locked down. Everybody's doing box time in that jail. There's no population except for cadre. Cadre are the people that live in that jail, but they're not there for punishment. They're there to do all the work that the guards don't want to do, like sweep the gallery, pass out food, shit like that. So cadre does that. The whole jail is locked down. And this motherfucker, his cell was by the shower, and me and him had some words on the gate, and he's known for being a shit slinger. He's definitely known for being a shit slinger. There have been stories about him putting shit in his mouth just to shit somebody down. You know what I'm saying? I actually witnessed him fucking putting shit in a fucking toothpaste tube, sticking the tube up his ass to bring it to the fucking rec cages so he could fucking shoot somebody in the other rec cage with some shit. He was a notorious shit slinger. So me and him got into some words, and in order for me to go to the shower, I had to pass his cell. And he told me, he said straight up, yo, bro, when you walk by my cell, I'm gonna shit you down. I don't give a fuck if you with the president of the United States. I'm gonna shit you down. So naturally, I know he's gonna shit me down when I come out of the shower. He's not gonna shit me down when I'm going into the shower. So my only hope was, you know what? I'm not gonna take no showers, and I hope somebody else gets into arguing with him, and he shits that person down and gets kicked off the gallery, so I don't gotta be on house arrest no more. So he had me on house arrest for like 45 days. 45 days, I had to wash up in my little sink in my cell. I didn't want to get shitted down coming back, because that shit is the shit is no joke. Because I had shit in my cell too. Like we used to put in the styrofoam cups. And we put shit in there, milk in there, piss in there, whip it up until it's like a shake, seal that shit, let the chemicals react in there. And once the fucking styrofoam cups start leaning, you know that shit is fermented.
It's
Because
time.
it's time to bust that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's time to bust that cup. Yeah, it's very
That's
disgusting. It's very
crazy.
disgusting.
I interviewed 10 Toes Down. You know 10 Toes Down?
No.
Okay, well he's another YouTuber, and he was locked up for a really long time too, and he said that he witnessed a situation where someone got shit down, but like it almost like it like kind of like was acid on their skin, almost like it
Oh,
peeled it.
that's not shitting somebody down. That's not shitting somebody down. Unfortunately, I've done that as well. It's when you want to get somebody and they're behind the gate and you can't get to them, then back then they stopped doing this, but they used to sell metal hot pots in commissary. In downstate commissary, they used to sell metal hot pots. And in other jails, you could order it from the vendors. It's a West Bend red metal hot pot. And what we used to do is we used to take the bottom off and make it direct so it boils. There's a thermostat in there so it can't boil. So we used to take the thermostat out and put it direct so it could boil. So we used to cook in there, cook our food in there, fry our little spam or ham in there, shit like that, and cook our fish and fry mac in there. But if you have smoke with somebody, I used to make my own personal concoction where I used to take the hot pot, and I used to, if I didn't have cooking oil, usually I have cooking oil, because if I have a metal hot pot, I'm frying fish. If I'm frying fish, I'm paying somebody in the mess hall to bring me some oil. So I'm always gonna have cooking oil. But for people that don't have cooking oil, they use baby oil. But baby oil don't get as hot as cooking oil. So I used to fill it with
Oh
coconut.
shit.
I used to fill it up with cooking oil. I used to fill it up with Magic Shave, which is like shit that peels your hair back,
Mm-hmm.
right? Then I'll take a nylon shirt and I'll cut it into strips. I cut the nylon shirt into strips, put that shit all in the thing, plug that shit in, let that shit boil. Whoever I throw it on, that hot oil, and without that nylon shirt, the hot oil might just splash off your face. But with that nylon shirt, that shit's like melted plastic. Once that shit hits your skin and cools, it's gonna stick to it. And the hot oil is stick to it. When they peel your shit off, your face is coming off with it. Your face is definitely coming off
Holy
with it.
shit.
And I put the Magic
Damn.
Shave in there because that shit got lye in it. Lye is like, I don't know exactly what lye does, but I know it's a caustic chemical. You know what I'm saying? So I used to call that my acid. You know, I used to throw acid. I mean, some people just use hot water, but if you have time and you have the access to get the other stuff, that's why they stopped letting nylon underwear into the prison system as well, because that's what dudes was doing. Nylon, they used to cut up the nylon, and that shit just sticks to you. And when you peel it off, everything coming off with it.